Page 16, easy living. What a dream. I thought after I retired I could have easy living, but it didn't work out that way. Well, this got a lot of dotted rhythms and accidentals and things going on, so however, let's look at it. So maybe once we get into it and understand it better, it won't be quite so much we'll see. I'm still going to go through the same process. The process I use for learning a piece of music works on anything. I just have a habit of using that process. You'll have your own process, or your teacher has their own process. What I do first, I want an idea of how long it is. It's about 1.5 pages long. With all this stuff going on, I think that's long enough. The clef signs are still treble and bass clef. I always check them just out of habit because they won't always be that. They'll be clef signs, but they're not necessarily in that like that. Key signature is empty. There's no keys, no sharps or flats in the key signatures. Therefore, we're in the key of C major. It could be C major or A minor. I just tell you we're in C major here. But do the scales for both, the C major scale and the A minor scale. And 4/4 time signature. Let's take it one hand at a time and make sure we understand what's going on, because a lot's going on. The right hand, you're starting here. And we have these dotted rhythms. 1E and a 2E and a 1E and a 2E and B flat there. And again, the dotted rhythms. I hope you understand them. We'll just briefly go over it because they're important. You just can't go long short. No, that's pretty dangerous. We want an accurate rhythm here. 1E and a. The 8th note gets 1.5 counts. The 16th note gets 1/4 of a count. The 8th note is the same as 2 16th notes. Excuse me. The 8th note's 2 16th notes. The dot is another 16. That's 3 16th notes. I could play all 16th notes. One. There. That would all 16th notes. 1E and a. 1E and a. 2E. That's what it is. Except rather than playing 3 of them, I just hanging on to them. It's like they're tied together. 1E and a, 2E and a. That's all that is. They're measured the same way. Again, the little finger again. We kind of have to. We ran out of fingers. 1, 3. Now the F is tied. This is the first line, last measure. That F is tied. Just do the G. Don't play the F again. You're holding it down. And then next line, they want 4th finger. Just come up one. 1E and 3, 4. 1. Second line, they're different fingerings. No, I'm not saying one's right or wrong. I just don't care for the one in the book, so I'm going to alter it. In the second line on page 16, we're starting out okay. And then the one here, I'm going to do a thumb on the quarter note. That way I can cross over to the A flat. So it's that. And then going on, I don't want 5th finger immediately. I don't want to go from here to here. Ugh. But I do need 5th finger on it. But there's 5 G's in a row there. I got lots of, I can change hand positions on repeated notes. So I'm just going to do 2nd finger first. And then change to 5. I can change to 5 on any of them. I could do it immediately. I usually wait until the end to do it. And when I have that many, I like to use different fingers. I could do a 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. It's good practice. And some pieces you'll do this. Okay, let's go to the top of page 17. Up here, your 2nd measure is here. I'm not going to use 5 on all that. I'm going to use 4. I'm basically staying here, just coming down. And the second line, same thing. It's here and 4. I don't want to move around that much. And here, I'm not really moving at all. I'm just spreading out a little bit. And the last measure, the second line, to back up here. Yeah, and then 3rd line, 1E and a 2E and a 3, 3E and a 4E and a. Make sure the last one's short. 1, 2, and then reach down. You have to move. That's all right. Like you were at the beginning. And I'm going to use the same fingering as I did at the beginning. At the end of the fourth line, the last two measures. Thumb. And then on the G's again, I'm going to... But on here, going on, the second finger there, the last two measures, you can stay there. You're in position there. So I work out the right hand, and you would need to work it out fairly well, because when you go to put the hands together, sometimes it's like starting over. The left hand, we're here. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is the 3, 5. Again, the repeated notes. I'm just changing hand positions. Reach down, rest. Then though here, you have a rest, you can come up. Little finger, I'm just scrunching up. And then going on, they want thumb immediately. This is the second line, going from the second measure to the third measure. The half note, the second measure, to the next measure, they want thumb. No. It's like the right hand. I changed there, I'm going to do the same with the left. I'm just going to use 5, I can use 4, either one, it doesn't matter. And then change thumb. So I'm going to end up doing both hands. I don't have to change both hands on the same beat, but I'm going to do the same. There, and then a rest, and top page 17 here. This is a boogie woogie beat, but 1 E and a 2 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 1. And then later down here. It's the same fingering. You're just moving around a little bit. Third line here. And then here. Like we did before. Then I try and put the hands together. And when I first put the hands together, I hesitate all over. I don't care. I'm just trying to figure out how the fingers are working together. Here it's this. And when they play the G, that comes up. So it's here. Then going on. And again, the F in the right hand is tied. Rest, and then go on. Second line. Now here. And I kind of experiment with these as to which beat I'm going to change hands on or fingers on. I'm liable to do it on either one. You can just stay there if you want. If you don't want to move both hands at the same time, then do it on different beats. So I've already changed the left hand. Now then I can focus on the right hand. And it doesn't matter which beats you change on. I usually change on a natural accent, one of those beats. And then top page 17. Yes. They're not playing together. Let's go down to the third line. You're here, octaves. So get your right hand or left hand up here ready to go. Similar to what you were doing at the beginning. So I put the hands together, then I go back over it a few hundred times or whatever, and I slowly work out the hesitations. I can keep the beat slow, but eventually it's got to be a steady beat throughout. And once I have that, then I'll think about the articulation. We've got slurs and staccatos. And so staccatos, I'm hinging at the wrist, they're short. That's a staccato, I'm just on and I'm bouncing off. Lift up. And it's tricky because they're different in the different hands. But just take it a measure or two at a time if you need to. Second line. the top of page 17, this is staccato on the first. There's staccato there, lift up. Rest. And second measure, make sure you hold the left hand down till beat 4. 2, 3, 4. And then rest. Okay. Third line, there's nothing marked at first, so just gonna. Yeah, so put in the staccatos and slurs. And then once I have an idea of what's happening there, I got to go back through as I'm doing this, and the hesitations will come back. That's the problem. They'll come back, little devils. And you just got to stop and work them out when they do. Don't let them stick. I'll fix it later. I'm working on this now. Get rid of the hesitations. Make them go away. No, bad. It's kind of like having bugs in the house. If you don't like bugs in the house and they show up somewhere, you don't think, I'll take care of that bug later. No, you stop and you deal with it right then. The same with the way with hesitations. When they show up, stop and deal with them. Don't think you'll do it later. They become part of your plan. You get into the habit of hesitating there. And then when you think, well, I'll perform it, I won't. Yes, you will, because you practiced it that way. So get rid of the hesitations. However, once I've done all that, then I'll think about the dynamics. MF at the beginning is mezzo forte, and that's going to be the melody is the right hand. Whatever you think sort of loud. This left hand, soft. See, I want to hear the melody. Now when you get to top page 17, it's pretty much all melody. About the same. But then in the third line, this is all. Now the right hand gets melody and the left hand's got to go in the background. Yeah. Now at the top of page 17, I didn't mention it. You're loud there. Not really loud, just loud. You go up a little bit. And then in the third line, third measure, you come back down to sort of loud like you were at the beginning. Then in the last line, there's a crescendo. So the last two measures, you're going to go up from sort of loud to loud. You can, if you want, come down to sort of soft and go back up. It's like every couple of beats. That last ba-da-dum-bum. And I would keep crescendoing all the way to the end. Again, you need to get to know it well enough you can just feel these dynamics. Remember the natural accents. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Feel the natural accents. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Speed, con moto, with motion. Has to be accurate. What can you do with accuracy? So don't go faster than accurate. It'll be different for everybody. I feel the dynamics a little bit differently, and I'm sure if I played this a few more times, I would change these dynamics a little more, and you get into it and feel it. Now you go ahead and learn the notes and the rhythms and get all that worked out pretty much. And when you're ready, no hesitations, come back and let's play it together very slowly. I'm not going to do any louds and softs. I'll do the staccatos and stuff. I'll give us 4 counts, even one hand at a time if you need to for a while. I don't know. 1 and 2 and ready and go. And 2, 3, rest. 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 4, 4. Rest.